Hello guys, welcome back to the brand new video on the forex trading. In today's episode guys, I'm going to be teaching you the best price action strategy that has a 90% winning rate that you can definitely apply to your trading system and be profitable and be able to make money every day. So guys, if you're new on here, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on our weekly videos that we post every week guys. Without further ado, let's get started with this video. So guys, when it comes to price action we are mostly dealing with, with the eyes. Price action is where you look at the charts, as you can see, this is a naked chart. There is nothing, there is no indicator. So price action is basically where you look at the charts and then you can know where price will go next, based off just looking at the charts like this, guys, as you can see. So today I'm going to be teaching you a very simple strategy, a simple price action strategy that has a very big winning rate, a 90% winning rate. But all it's going to need you is to have patience. So it's going to help you with discipline, not to be in the markets every time. So guys, let's get started with this video. So for us to learn price action today, guys, I'm going to be explaining the Euro USD chart. I'm going to be explaining it off the Euro USD chart. So you know the saying that says trade with the trend. So today, guys, I want to show you how we can trade with the trend, but based off price action and using just the Fibonacci as our bonus to confirm our trades and all that. So guys, what we're going to do is first go to the daily time frame. We're going to go to the daily time frame like this. As you can see, this is my daily time frame. You can see, so mostly when they say trend with the trend, so most of you confuse these two things. When we are buying, when we're in an uptrend, we buy. When you're in a downtrend, we sell. That's how things have to be. When you want to have like a winning grade, but don't buy in a market that is in a downtrend grade. You understand? So right now, what I have here is what we call a downtrend market. As you can see, price has been in a downtrend since the start of this month. As you can see, let's say from here, price has been in a downtrend because you can see this is like the only zone where price was quite in a constant zone. This is when price broke out and then started coming down to the downtrend, as you can see. So how do we trend with the trend? So when it comes to price action, guys, price moves in only one way, and it's coming in a downtrend. It gives us this impulsive move to the downside and retracements to the upper side. Let me show you the bit. As you can see, it gives us these. See, these are impulsive move to the downside, and then it gives us these retracements to the upper side, as you can see. Then again, impulsive to the downside, and then retracements, as you can see. So this cycle goes on forever, like on and on, you know. So my goal is going to be able to identify. So if price forms impulsive moves to the downside and retracements, or what we call lower lows and lower highs. So these are lower lows. These are lower lows, as you can see. These are lower lows, and then lower highs. These are lower highs here. Then lower lows, then lower highs. So if I am able to identify these things on the market gains, I'll be able to take trades. So since I'm selling, I'm only going to be looking for sells. So that's why I said we're going to be using the Fibonacci as our bonus. So one of the ways for me when I'm trading in a downtrend market, I always want to identify what we call lower highs, because lower highs, that's where this is like a retracement. That's why I expect price to come down to. So I'll show you, this is a lower high. You see this lower high, this, then lower high, then lower high. So these are all lower highs, guys. So one of the ways we can best enter these charts is by identifying, let's say, previous support levels or resistance levels, and also using the Fibonacci. So one of the ways we shall first use is using the resistance level. So as you can see, price, let's say when price came here. So this is the last zone price came to before it breakings. as you can see right here. So, so as you can see here, price was when price broke through, it became a resistance. So since this is an impulsive move, now price comes and retraces back on this resistance, and then it finds resistance here, then it goes back and comes down. So this is where I will take my trade. And if I'm to take a trade here, I have to make sure I'm only risking 1% of my account, or only risking uh 20-30 pips only when it comes to when I'm taking entry here, guys. As you can see, this is an impulsive, then retracement. Then again, price, as you can see, price comes back again down. You see, this is another impulsive, now retracement. But again, how do you take trade? All you have to do is mark out the previous level. As you can see, that is the previous level. Again, price, you see, price comes back, retests on the same level. You see, price has already been here, it has been here. So meaning price will also come here and then come back down, guys. So this process keeps on repeating itself like many times, but this is just using support and resistance level. As you can see, this is another zone right here. As you can see, this is a impulsive, then retracement, price retraces on the previous resistance, as you can see. Then this process keeps on going on and on and on for a long time. So this is one way, guys, we can trade. I'm only going to be selling at this point, as you can see. This point here, let me even write them out down. So I'm going to be selling at this point. So I'll make this red color. Since sell is red in red, and then I'll make this. I'll give it a big letters then. So guys, as you can see, these are all points I'll be selling at. I'll be selling here. I'll be selling here because there's a very good pips, guys. You can always get a lot of pips when it comes to this market. Here, this is why I'm selling, guys. As you can see, I'll sell there, and sell there. So this is one way, guys. You can just use these basic support and resistance levels to take trades. So I'm going to show you now with the Fibonacci retracement. The Fib retracement is like the easiest. The Fib retracement, it wants to tell us when will it shows us when will it will be showing us when will the retracement end, so that we can go in for the sell. Since we're in a downtrend, guys, remember we're on a downtrend market. So on the downtrend market, we're only buying. I mean, we're only selling. So since this is the impulsive move, this is the highest level. So on a downtrend, we put our Fibonacci from the high swing point to the low swing point, as you can see. So this is my Fibonacci retracement, as you can see. As you can see, this is my Fib retracement, guys. As you can see. So if I'm to first zoom in properly so that you can see. So guys, you can see. So this is my Fibonacci retracement. I've placed it swing high to swing low, then drag it to future. So you can see. As I said in my previous video, when you're looking at the Fibonacci retracement, the point at which price will always reverse is either the 50 level, because from here to here, this is 100%. So we want to see how much will price retrace when of this 100% level. So most of the time it's 60 level, 50 level, or 38.2 level. That's always the point. As you can see, price reversed at the 50 level, this one that you see 0.5 level. As you can see, guys, that's what price reversal. So meaning I would be taking my sell there. I would be taking my sell here. Then that is just one point. Then the other point is, so let's say now this is our other impulsive move from here. As you can see, to down here. So first zoom out properly so that you can see. So to down here. Yeah, like this. As you can see, this is the impulsive and retracement. From here to here, this is 100%. Then we want to see how much will price retrace of this move. Again, guys, you can see it's 0.5 level, 50%. That's why price stopped and then came down. So meaning I would sell again here. You see, guys, this is very easy, guys. This is very easy. This is as long as you know the trend, then you have to trend with it. You have to trade with the trend, guys. And it's very easy when you're trading with the trend because you're only going to be looking for sales only. The other example would be here. Here. So the last example would be here. So again, I'll come here on my left hand side, choose the fib retracement, then I'll put here to here. As you can see. Again here, I told you there are only three levels where price will reverse from. It's either 0.5, which is 50 level, or 0.3820, the one we call 38.2 or 60 level. So this time around price went as high as 60 level, and this is where price reversed from. So meaning we would be selling again here. But again, guys, the reason why I told you this has a 90% winning rate because price never even goes back to take out any stop losses or anything like that. So this is like really a perfect strategy, guys, to use. But again, it's all of identifying the trend and then trending with the trend. So the last part, the last tool we would be using, guys, it's called the trend line. The last tool we would use is a trend line. So a trend line, it helps us identify where price is going. So this is the trend line. So this is how we do the trend line. When you're doing a trend line, all you need is just two levels that you can connect. As you can see, this is my trend line. As you can see, guys, this is my trend line. As you can see, so one of the simplest strategies, guys, even though you're not choosing the other strategies I've told you, one of the best ways whenever you do a trend line like this, always take trades whenever price like comes back to the trend line. Because when price is in a downtrend, we draw the trend line above our price. So price has to be ranging below like this. So whenever price comes back to the trend line, we sell. So you see, price came back here, we sell. 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 So literally, guys, this strategy is one of the simplest strategies and easiest to understand and apply to your trading system. But most of the traders like neglect these simple things and then they go out for the smart money concept and all that things that take time to learn. But again, this is a strategy that you can use once in a while. Whenever you see it in the market, take the trades, guys. As you can see, I've been taking trades ever since. You see, price has been coming down in downtrend for a long time. So all you have to do, that's why I advise people to only trade just a few pairs. If now imagine for someone who only trades the Euro USD, you don't need to be in the market every time. You know, you can just know, okay, price is here today, price is there tomorrow. So you can just be selling, and then your stop loss has to be tight, and then your target profit, you just measure out whatever target you as a person you want, or you can just measure out these previous impulsive moves. As you can see, this is a previous impulsive move. You see, guys, from here to here. So I can literally just measure out this impulsive move as my next target, and then price will always hit my target, guys. This is a very simple strategy that you can apply to your trading system and definitely become profitable, guys. As long as you have a good risk management, or as long as you're only risking 1% of your account, guys, you can set yourself aside from the other retail traders that are only struggling with very hard concept and all that, guys. But again, this is just off how you can trade the downtrend and how you can find sell setups, guys. So if you have enjoyed this video, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to drop a like, drop a comment, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on our weekly videos whenever we post, guys. I'm bringing in more videos. See you.